Every 2 seconds, a whale eats a ton of krill, supporting an entire ocean ecosystem. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, a complex world teems with life, from coral reefs to kelp forests. But have you ever wondered how these ecosystems thrive, despite the harsh conditions? It starts with the tiny creatures that form the base of the ocean's food web. Krill, small shrimp-like crustaceans, are the primary food source for many marine animals. A single whale can consume up to 2,000 pounds of krill in a single day, equivalent to the weight of a small car. But that's not the strangest part. Krill are not just a food source. They also play a crucial role in the ocean's carbon cycle. Imagine a grain of sand containing an entire library. That's the equivalent of the information stored in a single krill's exoskeleton. Scientists have discovered that krill can sequester carbon from the atmosphere, reducing the impact of climate change. This phenomenon occurs when krill are consumed by larger animals, which then deposit the carbon-rich remains on the ocean floor. But wait until you hear what comes next. Researchers have found that this process is happening at an unprecedented scale. In fact, it's estimated that krill are responsible for sequestering up to 10% of the carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere. To put that into perspective, that's equivalent to the annual carbon emissions of a small country. And then something unexpected happened. Scientists realized that krill are not just a carbon sink, but also a key indicator of ocean health. As krill populations decline, it can have a ripple effect throughout the entire ecosystem, impacting not just the whales, but also the coral reefs and kelp forests. This is why conservation efforts are crucial, not just for the whales, but for the entire ocean ecosystem. But how do we protect these fragile ecosystems? And what can we learn from the krill's unique role in the ocean's carbon cycle? To answer these questions, let's dive deeper into the world of krill and explore their fascinating relationship with the ocean's carbon cycle. Imagine a world where krill are no longer just a food source, but a symbol of hope for a healthier ocean. This is the world that scientists are working towards, a world where krill and humans coexist in harmony. But first, let's explore the intricate web of relationships that make up the ocean's food web. From the tiny plankton that form the base of the food web, to the massive blue whales that filter feed on krill. It's a delicate balance, one that's been disrupted by human activities such as overfishing and climate change. As a result, krill populations are declining, and the ocean's carbon cycle is being disrupted. But what does this mean for the whales and the entire ocean ecosystem? To understand the impact of krill decline on whales, let's explore the unique relationship between the two. Whales have evolved to rely on krill as their primary food source, and a decline in krill populations can have devastating consequences. Imagine a world where whales are no longer able to find their primary food source, and the impact on the ocean's ecosystem. But there's hope. Scientists are working to protect krill populations and restore the balance of the ocean's food web. One key strategy is to reduce carbon emissions, which not only helps to mitigate climate change, but also supports krill growth. By reducing our carbon footprint, we can help to create a healthier ocean where krill and whales can thrive. So what can you do to help protect krill and the ocean's ecosystem? Start by making small changes in your daily life, such as reducing your carbon emissions and choosing sustainable seafood options. Every small action counts, and together we can make a difference. But that's not all. You can also support conservation efforts by donating to reputable organizations or spreading awareness about the importance of krill conservation. Together, we can create a world where krill and humans coexist in harmony. And that's not all. Researchers are also exploring new ways to protect krill populations, such as using underwater cameras to monitor their movements. By studying krill behavior, scientists can better understand their role in the ocean's carbon cycle and develop more effective conservation strategies. So what's the future looking like for krill and the ocean's ecosystem? With continued conservation efforts and a reduction in carbon emissions, there's hope for a healthier ocean where krill and whales can thrive. But it's not just about the krill. It's about the entire ocean ecosystem and the impact that human activities have on the environment.
So what can we learn from the krill's unique role in the ocean's carbon cycle?
Importance of conservation. And so what can we learn reducing from the krill's carbon unique footprint? By protecting krill populations and reducing our impact on the environment, we can create a healthier ocean where all species can thrive. And that's the story of krill, a tiny creature with a big impact on the ocean's ecosystem, a story of hope, resilience, and the importance of conservation in protecting our planet's precious resources. So what do you think is the most important aspect of krill conservation? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories like this. And if you found this fascinating, subscribe for more incredible stories like this. Subscribe for more incredible stories like this, and let's explore the wonders of the ocean together.